on my way to Chandler High to catch their super scrimmage with Centennial and Highland. Super excited because I get to have a lot of my questions answered from Chili's two-piece. Make sure you check it out every week on Tuesday. Times are usually to be announced. I'm curious, who's gonna step up and be the guy catching passes from Conover this year. Every year for the past few years, Chandler has always had like a dominant wide receiver of sorts. I'm curious if it's just gonna be Librock solely, or who they have stepping up. And then there's Highland. Is the offense fully ready to embrace everything that Coach Farrell's ready to throw at them? How are they gonna be on defense? And finally, Centennial, will Morris get to be the quarterback that I truly believe can transform Centennial into more of a equal run pass team? So those questions will be answered in hopefully 2 minutes. Who's gonna be your big outside threat?
We got a couple of young guys, Mossy Posse, kid that we got from Hawaii, and then Jalen Richmond. And so they're untested, but we're gonna see how they do in this game.
Also, I'm curious, is this freshman class that you guys have here the most talented freshman class Chandler's ever had? It seems like you guys are like 9 deep at receiver, 6 deep at quarterback. Like, good problems to have.
It is good problems, and then there's problems to have too. So they haven't played a game yet, and so that's untold. But I think talent-wise, what we've seen, we've liked, and so hopefully they come together chemistry-wise.
You got great senior leadership at your quarterback position, Jacob Conover. What are you expecting to see from him this year?
Just make sure that he manages the game and puts people in the right places. He's always done that the last 2 years, and so he's another coach on the field. Hopefully he gets our young guys playing and ready to go.
And talking about these 2 dynamic running backs that you have, DeCarlos Brooks and Brown Taylor.
Yes, 2 fast, physical guys. One's thunder, one's lightning. We'll see how they match up well in this scrimmage. DeCarlos has proven, and we just want to see what Taylor can do. But he's probably the fastest kid in the state. Chandler
gets Corona Centennial this year, and I know you guys remember what happened a few years back in the close game. What can we expect with that?
Hopefully it's not a shootout like it was the last time. I think both teams went for 800 yards.
It's gonna be a shootout. It's gonna be a shootout.
But we got to try to stop them, and then they got to try to stop us. And so hopefully whoever has the ball last, I guess, will win. But it gives us a good starting point for the season.
All right, Coach. Football season's underway, awesome. And I'm gonna let you get to your 3 straight.
Thanks, Coach.
Run! How'd you like your trip out here to the east side? It was a nice, 1.5 hour bus ride, I'm sure.
We did have good air conditioning.
And that's always important, and plenty of water.
Right, so it was a good trip.
Is this the year that the Coyotes balance it out with the run-pass ratio? The Air Coyotes?
Yeah, it could be.
I'm absolutely enamored with this young quarterback that you have, Jonathan Morris. What's the relationship been like?
John is a real leader for a junior, and he's worked extremely hard, and I think he's going to perform well this year.
And I know you have these 2 dynamic running backs, one of them Fountain. What are you expecting from the run game this year? How do you plan to rebound with the loss of one Zidane Thomas?
Pretty hard to replace Zidane Thomas. As a matter of fact, he had a real good scrimmage at San Diego State the other day. But those 2 guys, Tawee and Devon, both are going to play well this year, and I think they're going to have outstanding years.
Oh yeah, AJ! Oh yeah, AJ! Turn up, AJ! Come on!
So I know you're super excited about this, just like everybody else. This dream matchup with Chandler and Centennial. What can we expect?
Some big hits. Some good plays, some good players on the field.
Is this the year that it becomes the Air Coyotes, that the run-pass ratio kind of leans towards the pass?
I'm hoping so. That's what we're looking forward to. All of our wide receivers have been working real hard throughout the spring. Past couple months, we've just been doing all we can to make sure we can pass more.
And talk to me about this fleet of receivers that you have, Miller, and obviously I just watched you throw this pass to AJ Jackson,
yes.
Cutting up some secondaries already.
All these dudes, they're hard workers. All they do is they hit the weight room. They make sure they have their hands good. No matter what, like we're constantly we're repping, just getting those catches down, getting the catches down. We do a lot of on-air team just so we can just get the catches. and we don't care about defense because once it's in game, it's easy when you got the catch down.
What's your favorite class?
Favorite class is math.
What math class are you in right now?
Right now I'm in college algebra.
Oh, look at you getting ready for the next level, because you are going to play on Saturdays. I really believe that. So what is it about your math class that you love so much?
I just love how it's challenging, but at the same time just fun. Like once you figure it out, it's just like, oh dang, like I actually got that. Like it's just that integrity that you are going to figure it out sooner or later, and if you don't, you can keep getting help.
And you can employ that after your games on Friday nights when you're adding up all your stats.
True.
Let's go! Get up, reload! Get going! Oh yeah, it's too easy! There you go, Michael! Oh my God! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! 1, 2, 3! Go ahead, Jeremiah. Pay attention. Yep.
So you kind of went on a tear the last 5 games of last year. You know, what are you expecting this year when you get on your senior season?
I'm just looking to make some plays. Jacob puts on the money every time, and I'm just looking to go out there and have fun with my
Clearly, we saw that earlier.
Yeah.
Obviously, besides the state championship ring and the trophies and stuff like that, you know, what are you looking forward to accomplishing the most in your senior year?
Definitely just being able to play with my teammates and get out there, just work hard, and hopefully get another state championship.
All right, and some of the things that you're looking forward to the most in Texas, since we know that you all committed there.
Man, it just feels like home.
Barbecue?
Yeah,
Texas barbecue.
There's nothing like it, but yeah, I'm just excited to be there, and it's definitely gonna be a good opportunity.
What are you gonna miss most at Chandler?
Man, everything. Chandler's a great place, and
Elmer's?
Oh yeah, Elmer's, Low Spas, all that.
Are you trying to engineer a 4th quarter blowout so that you can be an offensive coordinator?
You know, just trying to do what we do best, and that's win. And you know, when we're blowing out teams, trying to get everyone in.
All right, and I remember watching your first game against Centennial a couple years ago. I know you got them on the schedule. Did you do that on purpose so you could get some revenge your senior year?
You know, I mean, it's funny how fate works out, but you know, we'd love a second chance. And the game it was, my sophomore year, that was a crazy game, back and forth. That was an offensive air raid. And
hey, you did it though. You were making it happen. You were making it happen.
It's a great chance to play them again, but with a different story.
And talk to me about BYU. What were some of your favorite things about BYU? I know that was like kind of a dream school. Colby Taylor actually told me that. What is it about BYU that was so important to you?
You know, the atmosphere. My dad went there, and Coach Kalani Sataki. And his offensive staff, you know, the change they're making is tremendous. And, you know, Gunnar Romney, Cash Peterman, I've got guys going up there who, you know, it's family to me. You know, I've been at the campus for a long time, and I can't wait to be up there.
How do you replace Gunnar Romney and Drake Anderson?
You know, we've got the receivers we have now with Braden Librock, you know, Tomasi Posse, Jalen Richmond, and Jake Del Torre, and all these young guys stepping up. And in the backfield, we got Carlos Brooks, Jaheim Brown. These guys are stepping up and making plays when they need to.
Baby, baby. Run!
So injuries take a toll. Got my boy in street clothes over here. You guys get this opportunity to step on the field with Centennial and Chandler. Battle of Champions, and you guys are in the mix. What's it like?
You know, we came out here a little bit like, well, it's Chandler, Centennial, right? But playing a few plays with them, nothing much, right? Our boys can handle it. It's just a real confidence booster for us, I think.
You got this unique situation where, you know, you got one of the best class of 2022 quarterbacks in the system, Gage Daly. You know, what's it like being the mentor over there?
I mean, it's a lot of, I get up in 5 and go help with him every day, so it's good to see. He's a great quarterback, and I think he's going to lead this team phenomenally in a few years.
When you pass that torch.
Exactly. But just mentoring him, it's I don't know, it's just fun. It's good to mentor good kids.
You guys, you know, are in that tough region with Mountain Point and Desert Vista and Corona. Second year with Coach Farrell. What can we expect?
You can expect the offense going to come out and explode. It's not going to be the last year's offense, right? It was our first year. Still trying to get it under our belt a little bit, but now that we've had it, and you're going to see a defense that's young, but a lot of feisty, so they're going to bring tenacity and effort every play.
And tell me about Cullimore, man. A super dynamic athlete. He can play all over the field. What can we expect out of him this year?
You're going to expect he's going to give 100% effort every time. He's never going to take a play off, right?
One of the best free safeties in the state, too.
For sure. Yeah, coaches need to start looking at him, man, for real. But
colleges, we're talking to you.
But you're just going to get a kid that gives it all 100% and uses his strengths, right? He's got speed, he's got size, he's got strength, so he's going to give it his all. Now,
I see you on the sidelines here kind of working out with the quarterbacks and stuff like that. You know, what are you taking away personally from this scrimmage since you're not involved?
I just take it as, what would I do if I was out there, right? I like to look at the defense, like to read them. Where would I go with the throws, right? I mean, there's always a chance everywhere you go to get better, so this is mine.
This is your chance to do some research on two of the best defenses in the state. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. Yeah. You're going to do the research on them, but they can't do the research on you.
Nope.